Hi, katzcradul here. I had contemplated making this video a few days ago and decided not to, and then saw a video that Aunt Duddie posted today and decided I'd go ahead. I love fireworks as much as the next person. I think they're beautiful. I love watching them. I love the celebration of Independence Day. I love watching the excitement on children's faces, not only as they watch the fireworks, but watching the older children set them off. I think it's fun. And I sat outside last night until 11:30 watching all the children on my block, and adults as well, set up fireworks. Probably within, just within my block, there were probably maybe 60 or 70 people outside with visitors and friends and guests and family and all that, setting off fireworks. So it was a little crazy. In my town, I live very rurally, and you can set off fireworks until 10 o'clock at night the whole week before the 4th of July. But then on weekends, both preceding and on the 4th of July night, you can set off fireworks until midnight. So it does get a little crazy here. That is a very, very loud week. It's a little bit frustrating because it upsets the animals. My dogs are afraid to go outside, to go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. So it's a little bit of a hassle, but then it's over. And today, finally, there is peace and quiet because the kids start, at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and they go till 10 o'clock every night. So it's a little cuckoo. I'm always interested to watch the kids as they go to the fireworks stands. And like I said, my town is incredibly small, and there are, I think, 3 or 4 people in town that sell fireworks. And the kids buy tons of them. You can see, and I mean the adults as well, you can see when they walk home, they've got these big bags of fireworks, or they get out of their cars and they have these big bags of fireworks. Anyway, I'm just amazed at the amount of money people in my neighborhood spend on the fireworks. And they're not just firecrackers and smoke bombs. These are the big, beautiful ones that explode high in the air with vivid color. I was absolutely shocked this week when I watched some neighbors put off a firework that I'd never seen before. In fact, I was just stunned. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Paladin Prepper was in the house at the computer. I called him out and told him he wasn't going to believe it. But there were several people around holding what looked kind of like a bag to me. It was dark, but then they set it afire, and it was actually this balloon that was filled with fire, and they set it, when it filled up with the air, it started floating over the houses. And I was astonished because we haven't had rain here in 2.5, almost 3 weeks, and I was so jealous of my neighbor's metal roof. I was wishing I had a metal roof in case one of those were to land on my house. I was just petrified, and I'm thinking, where is their common sense? I couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe the town, my little town, didn't put a ban on setting those off. It was so dangerous. I saw the neighbors set one adrift, and it almost landed in an old dead tree, and I could just imagine if they'd set that thing on fire. Anyway, as I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, couldn't the money they spent on fireworks possibly be used to fix up their house that's missing screens, or the front sidewalk is all messed up? Could they replace that? They need a new roof so desperately. Could maybe the money be used to make the repairs that are so desperately needed on their cars? Or how about the dental work they've needed to have done for years? Maybe they could pay off a credit card. I'm a school teacher. I'm thinking, you know what? These are the same families that will send their kids to school missing many of the needed school supplies, saying they're just too expensive. I'm just wondering what people are thinking. Do they not read the newspapers? Do they not go to the grocery store and see that the price of food is going up every single day? I'm just wondering how many days worth of food is in their homes as they send up hundreds of dollars worth of fireworks. Do they have any set back for the day when they won't be able to afford it? I'm not a party pooper, and I'm not opposed to having a good time, and I certainly love celebrating Independence Day. But every year this has become something that concerns me even more and more as I see, really, I've got a couple of neighbors, I'm convinced they probably spend $1,000 on fireworks each 4th of July. And I'm just thinking where our priorities were so mixed up and so messed up that we can't see clearly what it is we should be doing and what we should be spending our money on. Anyway, just my thoughts for the day. I'm glad my house is still standing today. Glad Prepare still has all of her fingers and that she was able to safely navigate through that holiday. Katzcradul.